So breaking news today, 6 women have now come forward accusing Garda Mick Larkin of sexual assault. So this news story is from Terry K on X, go check him out. And why a Gardai or anyone over the age of flipping 16 is at a teenage disco becoming a DJ, playing music, very, very strange. Can't they find a DJ that's 16 and under? There's loads of kids out there that love music, that play mixtapes and that kind of thing. So to have a man who looks like he's in his mid-40s playing at a teenage disco is just odd to begin with. That should be vetted. That shouldn't actually be taking place, in my personal opinion. Very, very strange. It says Garda Larkin was involved in teenage disco storm in Wicklow for a number of years, along with a number of teenage sports clubs. Yesterday, Amy, one of the victims, sat down with Kieran Kelly and told her story. It has emboldened 5 more women to accuse him. So a ton of people came out to accuse this guy of some crazy stuff. Now, obviously, it's innocent until proven guilty, but all the red flags are there. This guy is now, using and abusing his position of power. We don't know for certain. They're just saying that it completely, is 6 women have now called him a sexual predator. And it's just crazy, it's just crazy to see this. Like I said before, people with the power in this country, the politicians, the Gardaí, all this stuff, these people abuse their power massively, guys. As soon as you get power, it corrupts you. What's that famous phrase? Power corrupts absolutely, and absolute power corrupts, right? So it's just crazy stuff, and you can actually listen to her story, Amy's story, on Facebook if you click on the link there. But like I said before, we don't know if this guy's actually, if it's true or not. But to hear 6 different people come out and tell 6 different stories is just crazy. This is the kind of thing, guys. You have a guy here in his mid-40s going and attending these. It's just very odd, guys. You should have people your own age at these events, especially if it's under 18, you know what I mean? So that's a crazy story, guys. I just want to shine and highlight that one because, of course, there's been massive, massive hate on the Gardai in recent years. And, it just seems like unprofessionality of the career, and job is just going, in the toilet. And in regards to that, guys, there's another news story. This came out yesterday. It was in relation to my old video. So I made an old video about this. It says, Ombudsman launched criminal investigation after a man, 51, allegedly pushed by Gardai, dies in hospital. Okay, so a man that was supposed to be in custody, that was trying to be arrested by the Gardai, actually died, guys, because he probably hit his head off the floor on O'Connell Street. And there was a video I posted a few days ago of the actual arrest, and I think he ran away after being pepper sprayed. I think that was the same guy. Now, this is what I mean by the Gardai don't have good training, guys, okay? Because not only does it protect the Gardai to have really well training, to be able to do neck locks and rear naked choke, just do all these different moves, judo throws, you can actually hold people up when you throw them, just really basic maneuvers to protect yourself, guys, slapping the ground, that kind of thing, or jiu-jitsu. But it also protects the criminal. Okay, when you're a trained black belt, guys, you know how to handle people but actually not hurt them as well. It's almost like a catch-22. When you don't know anything, not only are you putting yourself in danger, but you're actually putting the guy that you're fighting in danger and trying to arrest in danger. So it says here, the 51-year-old man suffered critical head injuries after allegedly being pushed by Garda, has died in hospital. The Dublin man has passed away in the Mater Hospital yesterday evening. So the man was from Dublin. Okay, of course, maybe homeless, probably homeless, But who knows, guys, resisting arrest. There's so much crime in Dublin now. It's just out of control. It says the Office of Police Ombudsman confirmed on Tuesday afternoon that it had launched a criminal investigation into the Dublin City incident. The man suffered fatal injuries, hitting his head on the street. Told you. Didn't even have to read the article. Knew it. I knew it, guys. As soon as you hit your head off the floor, the concrete, yeah, it's crazy. Me and my friends, we'd wrestle, but on grass. We'd throw each other, we'd, get each other in locks and holds on grass. If you're on grass, like in flipping town, we'd be drinking, having, a few drinks and wrestling and shit, fun stuff like that. They're all into MMA, my friends. You can do stuff on grass. You can even do stuff on, AstroTurf. You can do stuff on flipping, those rubber mats. But any sort of concrete, guys, You can even wrestle, you can even fight on wood. Wood would actually kind of have some give to it, you know. But something like concrete, guys, is just, it's so dangerous, man. It's so dangerous. The incident, which happened near the Holiday Inn on O'Connell Street at 4:15 on Friday, was captured on good quality CCTV. So that is pretty severe, guys. You know, so CCTV footage of your man actually dying is out there online somewhere, probably. He's been described as a very decent individual from a loving family. Devastating tragedy for all involved. I'd love to see what actually happened, though. You know, I'd love to see what happened, because obviously the guy was resisting arrest. Like, the Gardaí didn't just hit his head off the floor for no reason. You know, the policeman, obviously, the Garda obviously pushed him or was wrestling with them, and they both fell, or he fell on top of him. Something crazy like that must have happened. So yeah, it's absolutely crazy, guys. The police, the guards in Ireland have to get better training, like hand-to-hand combat. Just even this, and I'll put it to you this way, guys, because everyone thinks, Chris thinks he's a Navy SEAL. I do not, guys. But if you did 1 hour and a 1 hour of weightlifting, okay, like doing any sort of weights, even bodybuilding, any sort of weightlifting, squats, deadlifts, push-ups, bench press, shoulder press, that's it. You know, squats, deadlifts, shoulder press, chin-ups, that's it. If you did 1 hour of that and an hour of MMA, you know, some sort of like jiu-jitsu, judo, even forget about punching, just doing the holds, guys, just doing like groundwork. Just doing groundwork. If you did 1 hour of each of that, gym and groundwork, twice a week, so 4 hours a week for every Gardaí is mandatory. Now, obviously, it would have to be for free. I would imagine that the state pays for this. The Gardaí would revolutionize, man. The training would be just, you would literally see an overhaul in the police, guys. Like, there would be a complete overhaul. Like, it would actually be a respectable, really, like, hand-to-hand combat. If you did that for 6 months to a year, oh, man, you know, you just revolutionize your training. You'd be able to run after people. Your cardio would be good, so you wouldn't gas out. You know, you just be an absolute, you know, a amazing asset to the Irish people, and not just a liability. You know what I mean? Like, truly, guys, truly. So 1 hour a week, you know, of weights. 2 hours a week of weights, 2 hours a week of jiu-jitsu. Revolutionize your training as you become a lethal weapon instantly. Got another story here from Terry K. It says, Dublin bus driver assaulted by homeless Romanian man in unprovoked daytime attack. What do you know, guys? A Roma gypsy is committing a crime once again. Here we go. Dublin bus driver said, something tells me this one is getting the same coverage as stories about Indians being assaulted. Yeah, this one is not going to get the same coverage as anybody else getting attacked, guys. You know, because if you attack an Irishman, the news doesn't talk about it. Okay, but if you attack a foreigner in this country, oh man, it's front page news for 3 weeks. You know what I mean? They run a flippin' Liveline special, even though Liveline is flippin', you know what I mean, been out of date for 10 years. They run specials about it on RT. They run massive coverage. They cover it like for a flippin' a year. Okay, you see it on flippin' everywhere. You see it on flippin' billboards, on the newspapers. You see it on social media. You know, if it's an Irish guy, they won't even put it in the newspapers, guys. I mean, it won't even be an article. They'll just completely, oh, Irishman got hurt? No one cares. Because that is how the Irish government see us, guys. That is how the Irish media sees us. They see us as just pieces of meat, you know, really. That's it. They don't care if we live or die. And honestly, man, you know, it's crazy to see that, you know, Romanian gypsies are doing so much crazy crime. It says, Onat Christian Bariz, 39-year-old, was caught red-handed by a passing Garda and accused of striking the 63-year-old man on the head from behind with a weapon, then punching him to the ground as he walked home from work. I mean, absolutely crazy, guys. Just one little sliver of a news story here from the Sunday World. No big, massive, you know, 10-page spread in the newspaper like it would do, you know, if some other guy got hurt. Now, if an Irishman attacked a Roma gypsy, oh man, it would be like flipping... It would be on the TV for flipping a month. You know what I mean? It would be all over TV for a month, lads. But yeah, the last couple of news stories we have here are kind of funny. This one is insane. This one is Roma gypsies again, okay? And look how many they pack into a car. Now, this has got to be illegal, okay? This has got to be illegal, this next video I'm about to show you guys. They pack so many, they pack them in like sardines, guys, into this car, okay? It's absolutely insane how many people they can put in a car. Okay, let's watch it, guys.
Shush, baby. Just watch this. I'm not even going to count. Yeah. That's it. The boot's open. Yeah.
Oh my
Forget
god.
7-seater, mate. He's like a 21-seater. There's a lot talking. Oh my god.
Gee, that was like one of those clown shows where you see all the clowns come out of the car, like 20 clowns. I counted 14. What did you guys count? Everyone, tell me in the comments. How many did you count? I counted 14. Let's watch that again. That's gas.
Here they are again. Shush, baby. Just watch this. I'm not even going to count. Yeah.
Oh man.
That's it. The boot's open.
Man, what the hell is going on?
Yeah.
Man.
Forget 7-seater, mate. He's like a 21-seater. There's a lot talking. Oh
What
my
did
god,
he
here
wait? What did he say? 17, 21. Man, that was like a flipping clown show movie. 17 people in the flipping car. Like, what in the name of Christ, lads? That is just insane. And obviously super illegal. Like, if you crash into that person, you're killing 17 people in a hatchback. Absolutely ludicrous, guys. The last news story we have today is absolutely comical, lads. This one is from the Liberal. Shout out to the Liberal. It says here, former Taoiseach Leo Varadkar is peddling his latest vanity project, Speaking My Mind, at a swanky event that cost attendees more than most Irish families could afford to spare. This isn't a leader reflecting on service. It's a shameless cash grab for a man who spent years dismantling Ireland for his globalist masters. 100%. I think Leo Varadkar is the devil. He is literally evil personified in Ireland. Literally the devil. He is the worst person ever in politics ever. I mean, is he worse than Cromwell? Obviously Cromwell did some horrendous things, but in the grand scheme of things, in the modern era, oh yeah, he's about the same. Varadkar's relentless push for the migrant plantation of Ireland, a thinly veiled population replacement agenda, which, like I said yesterday, guys, if you guys don't believe, I get a lot of people saying, Chris, is there a population replacement thing going on? Like, Chris, is there? It doesn't matter if you guys call it names or whatever you guys call it. It doesn't matter. It's happening. Like, it is happening, guys. Like, there's gonna be no more Irish people. Let's just call it how it is. I think 1.3 people are being born for every Irish person still, or for every Irish person. 1.3, guys. Like, what does that tell you? The Irish race is gonna be extinct in about 10 years, 20 years, probably. So get ready for that, guys. It said has flooded our shores with unchecked arrivals, restraining resources as he preens around human stories. The Irish Independence 2024 piece on his migration stance reveals a man more concerned with virtue signaling than the welfare of his own people. Then there's his Orwellian response to the lockdown. Schools shut, freedom stripped, while he hypocritically flouted his own rules, caught breaking down lockdown with a shameless grin and a beer can in his hand. Yeah, that picture of him picking his nose while he's drinking a beer or on the phone or something is just ludicrous, guys. Let's be honest. Who the hell is going to pay €51 to go see this guy speak anything? I tell you, I pay double that. I pay €100. I give him the yardstick. I give him the €100, guys, to not go near me. I'd pay him even more never to come back to Ireland. Like, because this lad got a job at Harvard. Now, obviously, he got a job at Harvard under the Biden administration. He didn't get that under the Trump administration. So the guy is an absolute nutcase. Like, I would never go near. Leo Varadkar is literally evil. This is an evil man, okay, who isn't Irish, guys. Let's be honest. Let's just call it how it is. Oh, he's half Irish. Okay, well, I'm half Irish too, guys. But he's not European. He doesn't have European Christian values like that. He doesn't give a shit about us, guys. He just cares about his own agenda, his own narrative. Like, let's be honest. Literally the devil personified. I can't stress that enough, guys. And 51.50. I'd pay him €100 to not go near me. I'd be like, is he in the pub? To give him €100 to leave. Like, literally, I wouldn't want to see this guy. I mean, it's disgusting, really. So yeah, the absolute audacity. The audacity to think that people would pay €50 to go see this lad is ridiculous. Let me know your thoughts. I love you all. If you want to support me, hit the join link underneath the video. Become a member today. And I'll see you all in the next one, lads. Peace.